All right, what is up, everybody? My name is King Goken, and welcome to the return of King Goken to YouTube. I know that's been a while, guys. It's been like 4 weeks, right? 4 weeks is a long time, but I'm finally back. And today I'm bringing you guys some of that Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 action. I will be showcasing the characters from the new DLC, which came out earlier this week. And I played it on Tuesday. I was actually going to upload footage from the story mode, showing the whole Super Saiyan Blue Vegito and all that stuff, but I decided against it. But anyway, here we are. Today, we'll be doing some online matches, and I'll be playing as the DLC characters. And for the most part, I think that they're pretty good. I'm really impressed with the move set of Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, but that's just my opinion. So how you guys doing? How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Are you guys doing great? I hope you are. I saw someone was asking me a question already before the stream started. He was asking, Goken, what are your thoughts on Dragon Ball FighterZ? Or is it Dragon Ball FighterZ? Like, I'm not really sure what you should call this game. Is it Dragon Ball FighterZ or is it Dragon Ball FighterZ? But yeah, when I saw that game, and like the funny thing about this is, like, I saw some leaked screenshots of Dragon Ball Fighter Z on some website. I think it was Reddit. Like, someone leaked some screenshots of it, and I was like, hey, that looks pretty good. But then when I saw the game in action, I'm like, whoa, like this looks amazing. The game is pretty much using the same exact style, the same exact graphics style as Guilty Gear XR, which came out, I think, like 2 years ago. And I've always said to myself, like, wouldn't it be cool if they made an anime game that used that same exact graphics engine? Like, it would look really good if they did that. And with Dragon Ball FighterZ or Dragon Ball FighterZ, they're bringing you that awesome graphics engine, and making a fighting game that looks like that pretty much looks a lot like Marvel vs. Capcom. That's kind of the first thing that I thought when I saw the gameplay, because it's 3-on-3. You could tag in and out. I mean, it's just like Marvel vs. Capcom, except that it's probably gonna play more like Guilty Gear because it's made by the same people. So I think it's gonna be a really good game. I think it's gonna be the best Dragon Ball game ever made. The only problem that I can see right now with Dragon Ball FighterZ is that it may turn off people who are not really into serious fighting games. They like, I don't think this is gonna be the type of game that's pick up and play. I think it's gonna be there's gonna be a lot to the gameplay. There's gonna be a lot of depth to the gameplay. There's gonna be a lot to it. It's not just gonna be mashing on one button and then you win your match. Like, there's gonna be a lot to it. Kind of like on Xenoverse 2, like, there's a lot to the gameplay. Like, the combos seem simple, but there's a lot of stuff you could do in Xenoverse 2. But I think Dragon Ball FighterZ is definitely going to, like, the whole learning curve on that, I think, is going to be a lot higher. But that's just my opinion. But like I said, I think it's going to be the best Dragon Ball game ever made. Now, I heard that they're doing a closed beta for it this summer. But they won't put out a specific date for this closed beta, and they haven't said, or at least to my knowledge, they haven't said how to get into this closed beta. But I would like to try it out, to see how it plays. Because I actually kind of like games like that. Like the style that Dragon Ball FighterZ is going for. Like, I like fighting games like that. I think I'll do fairly well while playing that. But alright, with all that said, let's go ahead and get this show started. Or actually, you know what? There's one more thing I do want to talk about before I start. I will be doing 2 streams. Alright. Now today you're getting the first stream. Tomorrow will be the second stream. And in this second stream, I will be doing a gaming marathon. Alright. And in this marathon, it's going to be a fighting game marathon, which is going to include a crap ton of fighting games. games like Tekken 7. As you can see, I bought Tekken 7. And I haven't really had a chance to like show myself play the game on YouTube. So you'll see me play Tekken 7, which me and my brother kind of jokingly called the game sucking because we didn't really like Tekken, like the first Tekken. But the games obviously over time have gone a lot better. Tekken 7 is great, by the way. It's a really good game. Really great fighting game. And the game looks pretty darn good on the PS4 Pro. The game looks amazing. Also, at the same live stream, you will see Injustice 2. Like, you'll see me play the game once again. You can see how much my skills have improved since the last time that I played Injustice 2 live on YouTube. Alright, I'm still kicking people's butt in the game. You know, and that's not really too surprising. I mean, if you watch my Injustice 2 live stream, you know that I'm pretty good at the game. So it's not too surprising that I'm laying the smack on the people still, you know, weeks after the game has been out. You also see, within that same live stream, you will also see Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, of course. Because Xenoverse 2 is a fighting game, so you'll see that. You will also see the Naruto Storm 4. Naruto Storm 4 will be in this stream as well. Also, WWE 2K17. And that's pretty much the roster right now as far as what games you'll see at the fighting game marathon stream, which I'll be doing tomorrow. Are we going to get Crash remasters or the Crash Bandicoot was it Insane Trilogy, right? Right, it's called Insane Trilogy, right? Yeah, I just bought the game today because I went to GameStop earlier this morning. I went ahead and got myself a Pro Controller for my Nintendo Switch, which, by the way, the Pro Controller, it's worth getting, even though it's a bit overpriced. You know, $70 for one controller is a bit much. But trust me, this controller is probably the best controller that Nintendo has ever made. Like, it's really that good. It's worth the money. So I bought the Pro Controller for the Switch, and I bought Crash Bandicoot. I was going to get ARMS for the Switch, but, you know, I'm just not really sold on the game. Because I tried the beta. I didn't really think it was all that when I played the beta. Even though the reviews, you know, are really great for the game and people say the game is great, I just wasn't feeling it that much to where I felt that I needed to buy the game. So that's kind of why I didn't get ARMS. But I got the Crash Bandicoot, which I will probably play later tonight, off stream of course, but I'll probably be playing that. Because I played the original Crash Bandicoots back on PlayStation 1. And those games, you know, back then they were great. So, you know, it's kind of funny, like, they would re-release these games now and not really, because I've looked at reviews for the game, and they kind of say that it's the same thing, except that they update the graphics and all that. I'm not really sure if that type of game would really, I guess, resonate well with this generation of gamers. Like, are they going to like a game that simple? I guess time will tell, and time tells no lies. You know, we'll see if the Crash Bandicoot, if it catches on, and obviously if it catches on, they'll make more Crash games like the original games. You know, but like I said, we'll see in regards to that. But anyway, I've talked long enough. Let's go ahead and get this show started. Mr. Joseph, he asked me a question. I apologize, man. I apologize. I was just talking and didn't answer your question. But you were asking, should he get Tekken 7 or Injustice 2? That is actually, that's kind of a hard question to answer. I mean, it really all depends on, let me skip this. It really depends on what type of gameplay you prefer. Tekken is really all about juggling your opponents, although Injustice is kind of the same way. But I feel like Tekken has a higher learning curve, you know? Like, I feel like it's a harder game to play and to be really good at. Injustice is much easier. at least in my opinion. Uh, but like I said, like I'm not really sure which. Like it really depends on what you kind of prefer. Like I mean, both games are kind of juggle heavy type fighting games where you're supposed to juggle your opponents and do a whole bunch of combos and stuff that way. But I don't know. I guess it all depends on. Do you like traditional, like just the fighters, just or on a 2D fighting plane? Do you like that, or do you like games where you can move around in a 3D space? Because in Tekken 7 and in past Tekken games, you can actually move around into the foreground and background to dodge attacks and stuff. But like I said, it really all depends on what you prefer. I think. So I'm trying to think what game gives you more bang for your buck. See, like that's what I'm trying to think of right now between Tekken 7 and Injustice 2. Because Injustice 2 has a whole armor system, right, where you play matches and you can earn gear for your fighter to make them stronger. So there's incentive to keep playing that game for that reason. But there's not really much else outside of that. I mean, there's a story mode, and that's pretty much it. Like the story mode, and then just fight online. I mean, it's a fighting game. I mean, that's pretty much all you're gonna get with Injustice 2. Tekken 7 is kind of in the same position. It has a story mode, which really isn't that great, and you can actually earn, costume parts for your favorite fighters. So in a way, they're kind of doing the same thing with both games. I don't know. I'm trying to think what game is really worth the $60. So that's what I'm really trying to get at here. I guess when you really think about it, do you like fighting games where you play as superheroes, or do you want to play a fighting game where the moves that the characters use? I think they're based off of real martial arts. I think so. I don't know. I guess it depends on what you prefer: a superhero fighting game or a martial arts fighting game. I guess that's pretty much all it comes down to. Dragon Spicer, he was asking, are you going to do online battles for PC? I don't have this game on PC, mainly because I'm still using my old computer, and it has a problem playing games with 3D graphics. I'm not really sure why. It's been like that for a while. Every time I play a game with 3D graphics, it locks up, and I really need to buy a new computer. Like I think once I buy a new computer, I'll probably start doing more stuff on PC because the games, for the most part, they look better on PC. They perform a bit better on PC. In most cases, sometimes they don't, but in most cases, the PC version of a game is always the definitive version of that game. Who's your favorite character in Tekken 7? My favorite character in Tekken 7 uh, is I think I'm saying his name right. Heihachi or whatever. The guy that's basically on the cover of the game. That's the guy that I use for the most part. Okay, I just lost video. What the heck? Okay, it's back now. I'm not sure what happened, but my TV just went blank for a second there. But all right, here we go. So, if you have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 on the PlayStation 4 system, you are more than welcome to be a part of these matches that I'm about to do right here, live on YouTube. Injustice 2. Does Injustice 2 have a tutorial mode? It has like a little, like when you first start the game, there is a tutorial mode that shows you how to do some of the basics, and there are character tutorials as well, but they're not really in depth. Like, they're not going to teach you the combos for the character. They're just going to teach you how to use their special moves and when you should use their special moves and stuff like that. But they're not going to teach you combos though. You know, so to learn combos, you have to probably look at YouTube videos or experiment, because a lot of the combos you could do in Injustice 2, you'll figure it out pretty fast. A lot of it's just experimenting with, you know, characters' combo strings and then linking in a special attack. And some characters can actually link multiple special attacks together, like Superman, for example. Like when I play as the Man of Steel, you know, I'll do punch, 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 ice breath. Then I can uppercut and then do down for a triangle, which is basically like his anti-air attack, where he grabs his opponent and then slams him to the ground. I do that combo sometimes. But there's a lot you could do off of Superman's ice breath move, because it freezes your opponent. So there are a lot of options there. Am I getting the Naruto Storm trilogy? I don't know. I do not know, because I already have all those games anyway for my PlayStation 3. So like I don't really have a reason to get it, unless they're like enhancing those games on PS4, which I don't think they are. I think it's gonna be like the same game pretty much, right? Except that you're playing, you know, on PS4 instead of PlayStation 3. Let's put width limitations. See, I should have started the room a while ago. And let's turn on the sound just a little bit here, because I know the game audio can be a little loud. So that's kind of why I turned it off. But here we go. So, open room, wide open session. So you have Xenoverse 2 on the PlayStation 4. You could join. If not, you could watch, and you know, you can talk in the chat. You can ask me questions, or you can ask the other people in the chat questions, and they will. I'm sure they'll answer you. Well, I mean, excuse me. Wow, my throat's getting a little sore. I'm not really sure why my voice is getting a little sore. Or my throat, I should say, is getting a little sore. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I should be fine because I turned off limitations. I mean, I turned off the whole level thing, so everyone's on an even playing field. So I should be fine. I'm not gonna get steamrolled over. At least I shouldn't. I guess we'll see though. But yeah, Saeed, he's telling me that the trilogy will be upscaled to 1080p, but it's still gonna be running at 30 frames per second, which is shocking, by the way. If you're gonna bring the games to PS4, they might as well have tried to up the frames per second. I mean, it matters for fighting games, you know, to see that extra smoothness. You know, so it's kind of strange that they wouldn't try to get that in for the PS4 edition of those previous Naruto Storm games. The Storm trilogy, I assume, has Storm 2, Storm 1, and Storm 3. I'm just guessing. Fireball Trail, what's up, man? Hold on, here I saw a question. He asked me a question. Oh yeah, he was asking me what happened in the past few weeks. Basically, I'm not gonna use Vegito yet. Let's go with I'm gonna go with Trunks, because they gave him a new ultimate move. They didn't give him his as far as I know, they didn't give him his Rage Super Saiyan transformation. Even though I saw it in the story mode, like he went into that form of story mode, but he didn't use it, or you can't use it like on him for some reason. Like it's kind of weird. Oh yeah, the sound is low so people can hear what I'm saying. That's the main reason why. But yeah, to answer Fireball's question, basically, you know, I basically told you guys on the Injustice 2 stream that that I'll be out of action for a few weeks, mainly because this guy's not bad. I was gonna be out of action for a few weeks. I wasn't gonna be able to do my show. Now the thing is though, like I still could have done live streams, but there would have been no commentary on those live streams. I was trying to see if I could link a special move there. Like you can tell I really don't play as Trunks that much. Like that's very easy to tell here. Well, yeah, as I was saying, like, I would have been able to stream, but there would have been no commentary, and that would not have been a lot of fun to just watch gameplay. So that's my reason why I didn't stream anything. Hold still, man. Look how much damage this does. Like, that right there is kind of OP. That right there is kind of OP. You guys have to admit that. The Sword of Hope, extremely overpowered. The first time I used it, I wasn't really sure what was going on because I activated the move, and Trunks was just standing there holding the sword, and I thought it was going to be like a cutscene, but it's not. Like he just pulls out the sword, and you can just start swinging the sword, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, the Sword of Hope is a little overpowered. It is very overpowered. Someone left. I think the guy that I beat left. I guess he was mad that he lost. Very upset that he lost against me. Some guy sent me a message. Are you streaming? Netlock06. Are you streaming? Yeah. I am streaming. I'll message this guy real quick. And, you know, someone else did ask me a question, and I apologize for not answering the question. Dragon Spicer was asking, who's your favorite Naruto and Dragon Ball character? I think I've answered that question before. I think, but my favorite Dragon Ball character is Goku. I think most people would say Goku. You know, just gonna toss it out there. Most people would say Goku, I think. Favorite Naruto character is Kakashi. He's the guy that I always have as my avatar to represent Naruto on my YouTube channel. He's the guy that I mainly used to represent the whole like Naruto thing. Alright. Now one thing I like about this DLC is that Goku and Vegeta, they could wear their normal outfits while being Super Saiyan Blue, but on my Kid Goku account I don't have Super Saiyan Blue Goku, so I can't show that off. But I'm sure you guys already knew that though. If you have Super Saiyan Blue Goku or Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, you could be in their Super Saiyan Blue forms while wearing their usual outfit. I was trying to get to the DLC stage. Oh, hold on. This guy just running up at. And oh, what's this? Is this lagging? It shouldn't be lagging. I'm on my PS4 Pro. going on here? I think he's lagging. Like really bad. There we go. Yeah, this guy's lagging really, really bad. It's making it hard for me to hit him. But hey, man, it's online gameplay. This is it just comes with the territory. You know, I'm kind of used to it. You know. This guy's lagging really, really bad. But good game, man.
Have I lost?
Who do you think will win the Tournament of Power? Well, I mean, it should be obvious who's going to win. I mean, which universe is going to win, I should say. Should be very obvious. I mean, because I'm not going to say who I think is going to win, but it should be obvious, you know, which universe is going to win the whole thing.
Evil must be destroyed.
Where's that? There it is. Yeah, see, I was trying to pick this stage for the, you know, for the previous match, but the time ran out. But yeah, this is the DLC stage, which I happen to really like, by the way. You know, I like how it's a huge wide open space, and the stage itself looks really awesome. You know, like at least in my opinion, at least.
Whose aid will you seek now? You mortals are too weak. Help each other. That's what it means to be human. It isn't over yet.
You know what? I actually haven't used this guy that much, so I don't really know how his super attacks work. So I'm definitely at a little disadvantage here, just a little bit, you know, because I don't know how his moves work. That did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Oh. Not bad. Oh, well, now he's about to get beat down now because it's like 2 against 1. He did all that just, you know, just get beat down like a few seconds later. Have I played DBZ Attack of the Saiyans? Yeah, I have the game. I never finished it though. And the main reason for that is because one time I let someone, I basically let someone borrow my copy of Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans. I had to been at least halfway through the game, right? And this dude, he saved over my file. So like that kind of made me mad. Like it made me really mad because Attack of the Saiyans is not an easy game. And like I said, I had been halfway through the game and this dude freaking saved over my file, and I haven't really been motivated enough to go back and play up to that part again. But the game itself is actually a really good Dragon Ball role-playing game. I'm surprised they didn't try to make a sequel to that game. You know, one that goes into the Namek saga and Frieza saga and stuff like that. You know, that would have been nice to see. I'm pretty sure the game only goes up until the end of the Saiyan saga. I think. Like I'm guessing that's as far as it goes because I never beat it. I think that's it. Like there's only this guy, Vegito Blue. They gave Trunks, like I said, new super attack, and Goku and Vegeta, they were given new moves for the Super Saiyan Blue version. And then that's it, I think. Like they didn't really put that many new characters. But this is really all that they could add anyway.
Two powers merging together to this one body. So this is the power of the light of the gods, huh? It isn't over yet.
I'm still lagging a little bit here, man. It's still lagging a bit. But it's all good. volume is turned down so people can hear what I'm saying when I'm doing the commentary. So I shouldn't have to sit here and scream over the game so people can hear what I'm saying. I'm not really sure why I guess when they're doing the mastering of the audio for the game, they felt that the game audio needs to be ridiculously loud. So that's why I have it turned down. I did not know about a new expansion for Xenoverse 2. Like, what kind of expansion? And actually, let's make a new room, because the thing about this mode is it doesn't switch up the teams. The teams stay the same if we do do match after match. I'm not sure why it does that. It's kind of ridiculous. Like in a player match, like you should be able to pick the teams, but you can't. And then they don't shuffle. So it's kind of weird. But we'll go for endless this time. 300 seconds, allow items, no. Levels, no. Hey, that's great to start streaming, man. I hope you're having fun. Hope you enjoy it. I assume you streamed the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Did I see the trailer for the newest Dragon Ball Z game? Yes. Yeah, I saw the trailer when they showed it at E3. They showed it during the, I think it was during the Microsoft conference, which is kind of weird. This Dragon Ball Fighters Z, or Dragon Ball Fighters or whatever. It's not just going to be on Xbox, it's going to be on PS4 also. And they should make a Nintendo Switch version too. I think that'd be awesome. They're probably not going to do it. But yeah, I saw the trailer. I think it looks great. You know what I mean? They're using the same exact graphics engine as Guilty Gear Xrd, which came out like 2 years ago. But it still looks cool seeing the Dragon Ball game using that same graphics engine. Like, it looks like the show, pretty much. So that's like the main reason why I'm excited to play it. It's like I'm playing the show pretty much. The only thing I wish the game had is like in-game transformations. Now I know certain characters can transform. The ones that they've shown so far, they've shown that Frieza can go into his golden form. But like with some of the other characters, like Goku for example, like he only turns Super Saiyan 3 during his super attack, but you can't just, you can't go Super Saiyan 3 during a match and fight in that form. It's only during his super move. So I think that's a little whack, I think. But then again, they haven't shown all the characters yet, so maybe some of the other characters will be able to, like maybe the game might have a base Goku, like Goku in his regular form that can, transform into Super Saiyan. Maybe, probably not, but I think that'd be cool. So your PSN, oh excuse me, wow, your PSN is GX, y'all. So it's spelled the same as your YouTube name. Sage Art saying that he can't join, he's in the battle for codes. What kind of codes? Oh, excuse me. Can you join? Yeah, it's wide open to people that are watching. Oh, excuse me. It's wide open, so if you have Xenoverse 2 on PlayStation 4, you're more than welcome to join. See, like, this is the only bad thing about Endless Lobby. It's like they limit the amount of stages you can play on. Not really sure why that is. They still haven't changed that, which is kind of shocking. I thought they would have, you know, changed that up. Like with the new DLC coming out, I thought that they were gonna change that, but they're still sticking with the limited stages for Endless, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I think Joseph went AFK. There we go. All right, let's begin. I've never used this character, by the way. Like, she came with like what, the first DLC pack, or was that the second DLC pack? And I haven't even used her yet, so I don't know how her moves go. But I'll figure it out. I'll definitely figure it out how the combos work. So I keep wasting stamina. Let's try this. Destruction, Concerto, Comment. Let's see what that does. I really don't know what it's gonna do. Okay. So I was trying to vanish behind him, but it didn't work. Well, some of that is probably because of lag. Like, I'm trying to like react to what he's doing, but really can't. Kind of sucks. Alright, what is Starfall? Starfall does that, okay. What is Meteor? I guess goes down. Oh, whoa! I got done. Oh yeah, that probably would have finished me. What is Meteor does this? I see. I'm not really sure. Like what? I'm not sure what I was doing. Oh, see, I was trying to go behind, and I still got hit. Oh, yep. See, I knew that was gonna finish me. So that was Big Bang, Kamehameha, which I forgot teleports. I forgot about that. How much is DBZ Xenoverse 2 for an Xbox? Probably 60 bucks. Cause, well, yeah, it's probably still 60. Xenoverse 2 came out in when did it come out? It came out earlier this year, but I can't remember. I think it was March. And yeah, good game, Mr. Joseph. Good match. Yeah, but yeah, I think it's probably 60 bucks, man. Like new games or games that haven't really been out that long are gonna be 60 bucks unless there's a sale going on. And they do a lot of sales over on PSN. I'm not really sure about Xbox because I don't have an Xbox One, and I don't really get on my Xbox 360 anymore. I mean, I still have an Xbox 360, just I don't have Xbox Live. And my Xbox 360, I think, is like under my bed, and there's probably a pound of dust on top of it too. Like I'm just being real. Like I have a black Xbox. It probably looks white right now. You know, it probably looks white because of all the dust on it. Alright, but yeah, I'll go ahead and kick up the audio a little bit. Cause some of you guys, well, a while ago, were saying that the audio was too low, and I turned it down so you can hear my commentary. I want you guys to hear my voice because I don't want to have to scream over the game. Cause I'm already kind of straining my voice as it is. I'm not really sure what's going on. I guess because I haven't done commentary in a while. Maybe I'm not used to doing this. cranked up a little bit because I mean I already turned it down low. Obviously, I'm just trying to make sure that it's not overpowering. Expert gamer presents some chat. A notification should have popped on the screen. I'm not sure if I want to get my stream preview. Like that's the only way I can see this movie. And I was thinking that the match was probably thanks for 17%. Saeed's saying it was too loud. See, and the thing is, like, I didn't even turn it up that loud, and he's saying it was too loud, you know? So, like, I told you I was right about this game. Like, this game, for some reason, is just really loud. But I want you guys to be able to hear some of the sound effects or some of the music, or at least the background music, at least. But it's too loud. It's way too loud to try to, you know, yell over and try to commentate over. But yeah, for those who don't know, I will be doing a second stream tomorrow, where it's going to be a fighting game marathon, and this stream will feature Tekken 7, Injustice 2, Xenoverse 2, Storm 4, WWE 2K17, and I may even try to squeeze in Guilty Gear XR because of, you know, the hype for Dragon Ball FighterZ or Dragon Ball FighterZ. Because of the hype for that game, I think people need to be introduced to Guilty Gear and just have a little taste of what to expect from Dragon Ball FighterZ Z as far as how it's going to play. And you're going to see that with Guilty Gear, there's definitely a learning curve there because there's so much going on in that game. There really is. Like, it's really not a pick up and play game. You know, like, they want you to dedicate some time to learn some of that. Learn the ins and outs of the game to be really good at it. I think I'm okay at Guilty Gear, but I'm not a pro by any means. But it should be interesting to watch. So, GXR, I want to invite. I think there is a spot. I'll shoot you an invite, man. When this match finishes. For the Guilty Gear XR. I do not have the newer ones that came out. You know, I just kind of playing like they put out the first one, then it made like 2 more, which obviously have updated rosters and probably some newer game mechanics in it. But like, I didn't go on and buy those games when they came out. Like, the only one I have is just the first one. And the thing is, like, I wasn't really a big Guilty Gear fan. It's just like the game looked really cool. I was impressed with the demo, and I was like, I'll go ahead and get this game, add it to my collection. It really is a good looking game, as you guys will see on my stream tomorrow. Using the same exact graphic style as Dragon Ball FighterZ. Same exact. Like, you look at that game and say, is he watching an anime or is he playing a game? Like, that's what you're gonna say if you've never seen Guilty Gear XR. Yeah, Sage Arts, he's saying that he would, I guess Sage Arts will be playing when he finishes whatever match that he's doing, I guess. Or he'll try to get in and squeeze in a few matches. For today's Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 stream, which, like I said, I was going to try to showcase the DLC, which I did. I showed the new stage, I showed Vegito Blue, Merge, Zamasu. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not gonna show the story mode stuff. You guys have probably seen that already at this point. So I just went straight online. Got my butt kicked, by the way. That's what happens when you don't play the game all the time. Kind of played this in a few weeks. You know, like I played the story DLC, and I beat up the computer, which is really easy, by the way. And then like I didn't do anything else after that on the game. Like this is my first time firing it up after playing that DLC. Anyone remember Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3? I think everybody remembers that game. A lot of people were actually hoping one day to see a Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I think that style of Dragon Ball gameplay, I don't think they're going that direction anymore. Obviously, because you know they could have did that, but they chose like after Rage of Blast 2, they went with, you know, Battle of Z and Ultimate Tenkaichi, which play completely different from that style of gameplay. And now with Dragon Ball FighterZ, they're going with a like traditional 2D fighting game, which seems to borrow some mechanics from Marvel vs. Capcom. And depending on if you like games like that, you'll definitely, I think you'll like Dragon Ball FighterZ if you like that type of gameplay. Tagging, you know, in and out, 3 versus 3. And you know, speaking of Marvel vs. Capcom, how many of you guys played the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite demo? There's a story mode demo that came out around E3. I think the main issue that I think people are going to have with that game is that they switched it up from 3 versus 3 to do, to basically just doing 2 versus 2 matches, which is kind of weird. The graphics don't really look as good as they should look, by the way. At least in my opinion. I think it looks a little weak. Even on the PS4 Pro, I felt that the graphics could use a touch-up. Just gonna toss it out there. The graphics could be touched up a bit, and maybe there will be when the full game comes out. But who knows? Yeah, GXR, I answered your question, man. I said I was gonna invite you. I forgot to. I'll do it right after this match. Andre Bianco, I think I said his name right. He's saying that Budokai Tenkaichi 3 hasn't got the right size of a giant, and he's saying that the combos are the same for all the characters. There is some truth to that. There's some truth there. The combos do kind of feel a little similar. The basic combos, I know that I'm pretty sure there's some advanced stuff you can do with the characters, but the basic combos were kind of the same. Let's see, this guy's AFK. NB Nicholas. This dude is AFK right now, man. I guess he stepped away from his controller, or stepped away from the stream, stepped away from his TV. But yeah, Kojali King should just go ahead and KO him, man. Just take him out, man. Just go ahead and KO him.
Fucking kill that guy! Oh my god.
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on PS4. I haven't played the PS4 version, but I do have the PS Vita version. It's actually not a bad fighting game. It's pretty good. It's a lot of fun. I've actually played like pretty much all of those Capcom versus games. You know, I played X-Men versus Street Fighter. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3. Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom. They made this one game called Capcom vs. Tatsunoko. I think I said that right. Capcom vs. Tatsunoko. It's another versus game that plays just like Marvel vs. Capcom. Like I pretty much played all of those games, and I mean they're a lot of fun. They really are. Alright, so GX Yaw, he was asking for an invite. I'll have to kick Nicholas. Sorry, man. But I mean, you were AFK. Cool Jalen King had to beat you up, man. He had to beat you up. He had to lay the smackdown on you, and now I gotta kick you, and I put GX Yaw in your spot. Alright, here we go. Now he said he changed his PSN. I'm pretty sure, like, okay, GX, and I guess with a space.
Huh.
But Yaw. GX Yaw. Is it one space? I think I put two now. Oh wait, is it this? Is it this? I think it's this right here, GX Yaw, with no space. I hope he's looking at the stream, so we can get this guy in. Oh, there's no space in the name. So it's like this though. It's like, so it says GX Yaw. I'm just making sure it's the right guy. I think it's the right guy. I'll send an invite because the stream it lags a little behind, so people like they won't see what I said for I think like 30 seconds, or hear what I said at least for 30 seconds. Oh, and Sage Dress, I'm sure you want to invite as well.
Kill.
I just realized it's my turn. See, I don't have any good moves on this character. This is the character I threw this character together just to go to story mode, but I didn't give him really any good moves. So like I'm not gonna be able to do anything good with this character.
Oh.
And he's low level. As you can see, like his stamina is really low, and so is his key. So I'm like at a disadvantage from the start anyway, because I'm not like leveled up with this character. I was hoping the arm would stretch long enough. There we go. Wait, see the throw hit? How, what? The throw hit. It hit him, but it didn't register that I hit him with the throw. Like, that's weird, man. And I know it's lag, but come on, man. If I throw someone, it should work. See, how do you do that? He just teleported like way in the air. How'd you do that stuff, man? To do some advanced stuff that I pretty much don't know about? Like, what's going on? It actually worked. Wow. That's the first time doing that. I didn't think that would work. I'm just mashing stuff. And that actually hit him. There's nothing I could do there. Like, I had no stamina, so I was gonna eat that stamina bit. I can't see my bar weight.
Manda.
Oh, how'd that hit me? How'd that hit me when I was doing my combo? I'm surprised that I'm actually doing decent damage here. Like, I know that like all the characters are on an even playing field, but I'm kind of surprised that like, despite the fact that my character's low level, I'm doing decent damage with special attacks. Whoa. you saying the guy was talking? Oh yeah, because I can't hear the TV. So if someone's on their mic talking, I can't hear them. Like, what exactly are they saying on their microphone? Like, are they cursing? Like, what's up? Let me know what's up. What do you think about Dragon Ball Super? I think Dragon Ball Super's art looks really bad, but there's some episodes where the animation looks really good. Like, it's very inconsistent. It's not like the old Dragon Ball Z anime. It's kind of funny. Like, I was watching Dragon Ball Z with my brother, right? Because I'm trying to get him hooked on the show. So we're watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. All right, and basically, like one day I was watching Dragon Ball Super, and he saw what the animation looked like, and he was like why they downgrade the animation, and I was like, I don't know. Like, why is this stuff from, from like, I think like the early 90s? Why does it look better than Dragon Ball Super? It was weird. The power of Super Saiyan Blue.
Que ya está de cabra, ya está. Qué bruto. Qué no.
I'll go ahead and take this combo.
Muy bien.
My stamina's running just a little low here. I'm waiting. I'm taking damage, but I'm waiting. I'm trying to play smart. You can't dodge that? I tried to dodge that. Oh! That came out so fast, I couldn't even dodge it. Like, that was really quick. See, I was trying to link that into his into that move and it didn't work. See, right now I'm trying to experiment with it, see what's gonna work in a combo and what doesn't. Obviously that didn't work in a combo. I think you're supposed to use that as like as a defensive move. Oops, I was not even trying to do that. It looks like you've been doing a lot of practicing, man. Like a ton of practicing. Well, I sent you the invite a while ago. I don't see him in the lobby. And speaking of the lobby, shouldn't do you think that they should expand the lobby size? Like, do you think Emma's lobby is too small? I think it's too small.
Why? Fucking hell. What the?
YouTube Prodigy in the chat, he's saying fight me. And he has, it looks like a Naruto. Wait, nope, it's not Naruto. See, I thought that was Naruto because the icons are so small. I legit thought that was Naruto. It's not. That's actually it's actually Frieza. It's actually the art for the Resurrection F poster. Or the box art for Resurrection F. But I legit thought that was Naruto. I glanced at the picture. But YouTube Prodigy, he's saying fight. If you want to play, man, all you gotta do is join the lobby. That's all you gotta do. It's that simple. Find a room. Actually, you know what? You can't search for rooms. I think it's like random. But when they talk to them, it's kind of ridiculous. But if I'm on your friends list, you can easily join the room. That's the only way. Never surrender. PR has quit. He quit. He rage quitted. What? He rage quitted. Well, he rage quit, man. It's a player match. I mean, it's endless. I mean, this stuff doesn't count. I don't think this goes on your record. The wins and losses here. This dude quit, man, because he got beat down. I mean, come on. Yeah, the guy's saying, why is only 42 watching when I have like 38,000? Hold on. I think that was the message. I can look at messages if I don't actually bring it up on the screen. I have an app. The PlayStation app. It's kind of cool. I'm not signed in on my app. What the heck? I got notifications, so that's kind of weird. It's saying I'm not signed in, but I got notifications. Of the messages, so I don't know, it's weird. Very weird. I think the lobby's glitched, by the way. If this happened before, like when someone race quits, it glitches the lobby. I gotta restart the game because of that dude who got beat down. He couldn't take his loss like a man. Take the loss like a man, dude. It's just a game. I don't get why people rage quit in games. Just take the loss. If you don't want to lose a match, practice on the game. Practice. If you don't want to get beat down. But anyway, though, the guy sent a message. It was something like 42 something people watching and 38,000 subs. The thing about YouTube, man, is that like people will subscribe to a channel, but that doesn't mean that they're gonna watch everything that person does. And my channel's been around for a long time. My channel's been around, I think, what year was it? My first video was like 2011. I've been around for a very long time. So that, I mean, that's why I think that's why I have so many subs. Because I've been around for so long. Now, what I like to have, like, I don't know, all 38,000 subs watch, come and watch the stream. I mean, that would be awesome, but that doesn't happen for like any channel. No channel has every subscriber going to every video like that. That doesn't happen, man. It doesn't matter how good the YouTuber is. That just doesn't happen. That's just the way YouTube is, man. Then people are not gonna watch every video.
Greetings.
Alright, so I made a new room. I invited GX Yaw. Well, he's saying invite me now. Alright, yeah, I'll go ahead and invite you. I'll invite Sage Art. Is Sage Art playing too? I'm not sure if Sage Art is playing. He said that he was fighting someone, I think. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and get in GX Yaw. Alright. GX Yaw. Said was saying that the guy that rage quitted was a sore loser. Yeah, I mean, like I don't even have to hear the dudes like what he was saying on his mic. Like I know the dude's a sore loser because the dude freaking rage quitted after getting beat down. Just take the loss, man. Now he should have took the loss and waited for another shot at Mr. Joseph, but he didn't want to do that. Now Sage is saying like he'll join. All right, yeah. After this match, I'll get you in, man. Right after this match, let's go with let's go. See, like I don't have all the Gokus unlocked on this King Dokkan account.
Let's do this.
On my other account I do, but I don't know. I'll just have to use this version of Goku. Yeah, man, that guy that rage quit, like I said, he should just took that. Should just took the loss, man. Oh, he left me grab. It's almost like he knew it's like he knew what I was gonna try to do there. I thought he was gonna use his stamina to try to do all that. Too far away. Ah, I messed that up. I'm having a hard time hitting him all of a sudden. Alright, here we go. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. And that's game. There we go. There was a little bit of lag in that match, as you guys probably could tell, or at least you should have been able to tell that there was lag there. I was having trouble touching the dude at some points during the match. But good game. Good match. I'm not sure if I fought someone from the live stream or not, but good game. All right, let's. So I can't kick these guys. I've been messed up to kick them. But yeah, we'll definitely get Sage Arts into this lobby, right? And I'll probably stream for another 20 minutes or so, and that'll be it for today's show. And then tomorrow we'll be doing the fighting game marathon. live right here on YouTube. And I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. You're gonna see a lot of different fighting games. You're gonna see Tekken 7, Injustice 2, WWE 2K17, Storm 4, Xenoverse 2. Like, you can see a lot of fighting games tomorrow, and it should be a lot of fun if you like watching fighting games.
Transformation is no match for a god.
Even though I do have the new Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, I'm not gonna stream that because I already know right now that you guys are not interested in watching some Crash Bandicoot. Like, that game, like, it's so old, man. It's so old. Like, they kept the gameplay exactly the same. I'm not sure how that would be able to entertain someone unless they grew up playing games like that. Really bit of lag here. Gotta make do. Oh, I should have blocked that. Wait for it. I'll take this one. Interesting. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time hitting him for some reason. Oh, that still hit me anyway! How'd that still hit me? What? That still hit me anyway. What the heck? Ooh, that stamina break actually missed me. And I was like right in front of him. That should hit. Now that got me. Interesting.
What is this power?
I mean, that's pretty much how that fight would have went in the anime. I mean, I'm just gonna toss it out there. That's pretty much how that would have went in the anime. If did Vegeta fight him? Did he fight Merge Zamasu in that form, or was it when Merge Zamasu's body was falling apart and then Vegeta Blue appeared? I can't remember. I'm trying to think. Like, did it go exactly like how it went in the DLC? I'm pretty sure it went the same way. I just can't remember. Yeah, perfect blocking. It's a lot easier to do offline, but yeah, I've been trying to master that. It's all about anticipating when you think you're about to get hit, and a lot of people, they kind of use the same pattern, so it gets kind of easy to get the perfect block after a while. But I still got, there are a lot of areas I basically still need to work on. A lot of stuff I still need to work on. So I pretty much got demolished in that previous match. Now I should mention there was a little bit of lag in that match, but even without the lag, I still would have lost. Like, I'll toss it out there. I still would have lost even if there was no lag, because the guy just followed me. Fireball 12 is asking, will I send an early notice like I did with this stream? And I think he was talking about the fighting game stream that I was talking about earlier in the stream. Yeah, there'll be advanced notice. Now the thing is though, that stream's gonna start a lot earlier than today's stream. Because it's a marathon stream, right? So I'll be starting a lot earlier with that show. And like I said, it's gonna be a lot of fighting games. And then the game I'm gonna start first with is probably going to be Tekken 7. That's the first game that I want to start with tomorrow. So if you have Tekken 7 on the PlayStation 4, more than welcome to join that part of the stream if you want. Why did I get disconnected for? I didn't touch anything. And I was the host, so that's weird how it will just kick me like that. I mean, this game's starting to act like Naruto Storm 4 now. With the weird online issues.
Greetings.
Alright, hold on. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in GX Yaw and Sage Arts. Is Sage Arts? There he is. Alright, wait, hold on. Wait, add. I thought I had you added already. Like, I'm pretty sure I had you on my friends list. Sage Arts. Let me go ahead, I'll add him to my friends list real quick, and I'll shoot GX Yaw. Wait, how do I go to his profile? I think I'll send an invite and hopefully he'll join, and I think I can pick his. Yeah, I'll just select his name from the list and then I'll add him to my friends list. And I'd do the same for GX Yaw as well. Get GX Yaw in here. And who else? Alright, Saeed, thank you for joining the stream, man. And you said that you'll be here for tomorrow's live stream. That's awesome. I hope you have a good time, man. And I hope to see you tomorrow. See a guy in the chat, he's talking about doing sub for sub. That's actually something that I heard about, like, I think like the first, within like the first maybe 4 months that I was doing YouTube. I heard about people doing sub for sub, but that doesn't really benefit anyone that does that. Like, just because one guy subs your channel, and then you ask that guy to sub you, that doesn't mean that the other guy's gonna watch your stuff. Yeah, I'll shoot Sage Arts the friend request right after this match. And GXL as well. My friends list, it shouldn't be maxed out then. Hopefully they took me off their old PSN. If not, I'll have to take someone off my friends list to add them to my friends list. But that shouldn't be an issue. That should not be an issue. You know, I never see anyone use Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So it should be interesting to see what Mr. Joseph does using his character. And speaking of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I think very soon they're going to be adding Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle in Global. Just to specify, I know that they've been out over on the Japanese version, but they're coming soon to Global. And that's gonna be awesome. And yeah, I still play Dokkan Battle. For those who probably wondering, do I still play it? Yeah, I still play Dokkan Battle. I play the game every single day. And I've been playing it every single day since I downloaded it. I think I only missed one login bonus. So that reset my login bonus streak, unfortunately. But yeah, I pretty much play the game every single day. Joseph, he's got the animation, no stamina. He's about to eat this whole combo, and you know he's just waiting to use that ultimate attack. You know Joseph is getting it to do that. There it is. Wow, he almost wiped him out just by draining, just by knocking down his stamina bar just once. That's all it took to look how much damage. Well, this fight is kind of interesting. If this fight were to happen in the anime, though it couldn't, but if it could, would Vegeto's Super Saiyan Blue version be stronger than Super Saiyan 4? That's interesting. Yeah, the power of Super Saiyan 4. Oh, hold on. Alright, Sajar. Let's add him to the friends list real quick before they start their match. Oh, excuse me. My friends list is full. Yeah, it's full. Alright, so this guy, close friend request, I'll accept. This guy, I don't know who that is. I'll just go ahead and toss them on. Why not? And I'm going to delete people who haven't been on PSN for at least a month or so. So this is cutting into the... this won't take long, guys. I'm going to speed this up. Alright, let's scroll down to the players that are offline. Fireball 12, he plays League of Legends. A lot of people watch League of Legends videos. At least I think. I do know that years ago, like a lot of people look at League of Legends videos to learn, you know, tactics, you know, for tips, you know, stuff like that, because it's a strategy game, pretty much. Hey, this guy hasn't been online. Beds, I can't even pronounce this dude's name. I'm gonna take him off. Sorry, dude. If you're watching this video, if you're watching the stream, I'm sorry, man. Very sorry. All right, next. Cause I gotta take off one more dude, so I can add GX Shaw and Sage Arts. All right, so this is taking a little longer than I thought it would. Let's go. Let's speed it up. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Come on, PS4. This is the PS4 Pro, by the way. Which I don't think a lot of people went on and bought this thing. Because I haven't heard any solid numbers on how well the PS4 Pro sold. I think it's a great machine. Especially, like, if you don't already have a PS4, you should get a PS4 Pro. Alright, there are certain games that are enhanced on PS4 Pro. Games like Tekken 7... I think Injustice 2 is enhanced. Rise of the Tomb Raider. The list goes on. You know, they Final Fantasy 15. All right, let's go with this dude right here. Alright. Now I can add Sage Arts and GX Yaw to my friends list, and I'll do that right after this. They're stuck, aren't they? What happened? Oh, you got... Come on, guys. You're gonna crash the lobby? Come on. Come on, man. Make a new lobby right now. Alright, let's speed this up. Let's load. Let's load up. Oh yeah, Mr. Joseph, he's saying that Tekken 7 looks blurry on the original PS4. The thing is, like, I have my original PS4 and I have the PS4 Pro, and the funny thing is, like, I haven't done any kind of comparison between the two to see what the main difference is. But I mean, there are videos out there that show you the difference between you know, different versions of games. Games that run on PS4 Pro and games that run on the original PS4 and games that run on PC. Like, it's cool seeing those comparison videos to see what they change. One video I looked at for Tekken 7, I think it was Digital Foundry or something like that, but they made a video showing the different versions of Tekken 7. And like you're not really going to notice a lot of those changes unless you're looking for them, but it's kind of cool that they took the time to really look for differences between the two games, and also point out, you know, faster loading times and, you know, and textures and stuff looking a little better. I think that's cool. Here we go, making the room again. I'm gonna add Sage Arts and GX Yaw to the friends list, and then I'll do a few more matches. Then I'll call it a day, and then tomorrow I'll be starting early with the fighting game marathon. And I'm starting off, or I'm kicking things off with Tekken 7. So that should be fun, especially for people who have Tekken 7, which I think some of you guys have Tekken 7, right? I think, anyway. Alright, here we go. Don't battle, allow items. No level, no 3 seconds. There we go. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Tekken 7 on PS4 Pro, it does run at the full resolution. I do remember them saying that in the video that I looked at. You know, because I was just curious, like what did they do to enhance it on PS4 Pro? Because sometimes they won't say like what they did to make it look better. You know, like you kind of have to read about that kind of stuff. Alright. I need to invite them, don't I? Alright, Sage Arts and GX Yaw. So we'll go with the GX Yaw. I mean, has GX Yaw played a match yet on stream? I don't think he has. I'm just being honest, like, I don't think he has. He'll get his chance now, though. Yeah, if you want to play a match, you're more than welcome to play. And keep in mind that people playing on the stream are very good. So if you lose, don't be salty. Take a loss like a man. And I'm just going to toss it out there because we had a guy rage quit when they got beat down. And I was like, come on, man. Oh yeah, and one thing about the PS4 Pro is that certain games will run at a higher frame rate. And the only game I can think of right now that does it is Rise of the Tomb Raider. Oh, and Final Fantasy 15. Both games run at 60 frames on the PS4 Pro. I'm pretty sure they could do that with more games if they wanted to. Those are the only two games that come to mind. Nice stamina break from Kojala and Kojala King. I think I'm saying his name right. Kojala King. But yeah, nice stamina break, man. They turned into the Anime Nation, and I'm sure Anime Nation is like, what the heck is going on? You're getting beat down. This guy was saying he just added me. Alright, I'll accept the friend request. I'm about to kick someone off my friends list, so one more person will be getting beat after I accept this recent friend request. Then I'm gonna add GX Yaw and Sage Arts. on their new PSN account. Animation's about to leave. Oh wait, hold on. He might get a comeback. It's possible. He has a good step to pull it off. Wow. What happened? What happened there? Yeah, that was definitely a comeback. I'm like, what happened? Kojima King had the match won, and he just let that slip through his fingers, man. Like sand, you know. All right, let's get in Sage Arts. Making sure that they're getting into the room. I'm gonna kick some people off the friends list right now, and I'll do this fast. As fast as possible, anyway. Oops. All right, let's go. Hopefully the lobby doesn't crash again. Oh, there's Laminho 99. I remember that guy. That guy told me that he was gonna come to every stream. Haven't seen him in a while. He used to be a moderator on this live stream, but he vanished into thin air. Poof! Just one day he was just gone. Just like what was that other person's name? It was Sensei or something like that. Yeah, that dude vanished too. All right, taking this dude off. All right, and we'll take off another guy. And one more guy. Just speeding this up, guys. I'm trying to go as fast as possible. I see in the chat, Jalen, he's saying that he was just using God Fist right when he was about to win. Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of hard to dodge God Fist, right? Like it's not just me. Like that move comes out so fast. Like you really can't react to it. At least in my opinion, you can't react to that. It's almost instantaneous when the move comes out. All right, take this guy off too. Alright, now back to the action. What was going on? Okay, Ammunition. About to get a smackdown on Sav 123. And who's after him? I think it's probably I keep getting friend requests. I guess a lot of people want to play. See, they really should make it so that you can search for a room. Like pretty much like on Naruto. But they don't do that here. Like, when you search for a room, they just throw you into a room. You know, like, I'm not sure why they did that. Weird. Yeah, Animation about to wait a smackdown using power of Goku Black. Chat, Ammunition HD is saying that there's lag. Alright, I'm gonna try to turn up this out, the game sound just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much, man. Like, I just want to turn up a little bit because I want people to really hear the music, man. Actually, what I may have to do is maybe take out all the sound effects and just keep the background music. I think that would be, I think that would be good enough, right? Just hearing the background music at least, instead of hearing nothing. Yeah, I'm actually not even sure on that either. Like, is it Goku Black or is it just Black? You know, I know in the DLC they do call him Goku Black, but I've seen, like, I think in the anime they call him just Black. So it's very confusing. It's very confusing in regards to the character. Like, what do they want him to be called? You could just call him, you know, Zamasu because that's who it is, but before they revealed who he was, they were calling him Black, or Goku Black. GXR's first match on stream, by the way. Like, I've been losing for almost 2 hours now. This is his first match on stream. GXR is a very good Xenoverse 2 player. He's fought in many of my live streams. Many of them. Once I've done Xenoverse 2. I think even some of the Naruto ones. I'm pretty sure he's been in the Naruto stream. He's a very good player, and this should be a very good match, man. These guys seem extremely even. No one can get curb stomp. Alright. Even though this match is looking a little laggy, but it could be so smooth for them. What is up, Beerus? How you doing, man? Here's Sama. This dude right here is bold. This dude is bold, man. Like, look at what he said in the chat. I mean, you guys can't see the chat, but the people at the live stream, they can see it. This guy's bold. Anime Blaze HD, he's saying, well, it's Anime Blaze HD TM. True. He's saying, can I join? Yeah, this is a wide open session, man. If you have the game on PS4, you're more than welcome to get in. What is up, guy from One Punch Man? Saitama or whatever. Like, I'm not sure how to say his name, so I know he just called him the One Punch Man guy. Welcome to the stream, man. Jigsaw is actually moving. What's going on here? What's going on, man? I mean, I know that Vegito Blue is pretty good, but he's not unbeatable, though. You know, there are ways around his moves. Guys saying this chat is a ghost town. I think it's decently active. I think so, at least. What's up, tryme.m? Welcome to the stream. If you want to play some Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 live right here on YouTube, all you need is a PS4. copy of Xenoverse 2, you can play. This is a wide open session. You don't have to be a subscriber. All you gotta do is just have the game. Alright, so I may do maybe another. I'm gonna do another 15 minutes or so of the stream, and then that's gonna be it for today. But there will be another stream tomorrow. Alright, it's going to be, like I said, a fighting game marathon, where you're gonna see me play multiple fighting games for a pretty long time. Alright, I may do like 3 hours, maybe 4. But you'll see me play a whole bunch of fighting games like Tekken 7, Injustice 2, maybe Street Fighter 5, WWE 2K17. Like, the list goes on. You'll see a lot of fighting games. So if you enjoy watching fighting games, you should definitely get a kick out of that stream. All right, so now it's Ammunition versus Kojay and King. Last match, Kojay and King basically laid the smack on Ammunition HD. However, Ammunition HD was able to get a comeback. All right, John Cena style. We're about to find out what happens. These two go play once again. Will Ammunition get curb stomped and then get comeback, or will Kojay and King get smashed to the ground, Dragon Ball Z style? We're finding out right now. Kid Trunk's bad. Like, I never used Kid Trunks, and I've had this game since the first day that it's been out. Is Kid Trunks like a really bad character, or is he good? What is up, Paul Musa and Gone? I think I said something right. But welcome to the stream, man. How are you doing? Safeguards is saying B-Run. Oh, I think Kojay King's about to lose. Not enough stamina. Yeah, he was gonna take the whole combo. That was a good match. You guys have to admit that was pretty good. Let's go ahead and give these guys a round of applause, man. Come on. That was good, right? Yes. It was good. All right, I thought it was good. Do I still use my PS3? It depends. Like, if I'm in the mood to play something a bit old school, I'll blow the dust off my PS3 and play something. I think like last week I was playing Crash Bandicoot, like the first one. Actually, no, it wasn't the first one. It was Crash Bandicoot 3. I was playing on my PS3. You know, I was just trying to get a feel of how the game's played. I mean, the games, like I said, they're not bad games. I just don't know if they're really going to connect with today's audience as far as gaming goes. You know, like with the Crash Bandicoot trilogy that came out yesterday, which I bought today, and I definitely will be playing that later today. But I'm just not sure if people who didn't grow up playing those games, if they're going to enjoy it. You know, because of how simple the gameplay is. very simple. Here we go. Ammunition versus Sage Arts. Sage Arts is another really good player. Really good. Very strong, very powerful. He plays a lot. Talking about Xenoverse too. Looks like Sage Arts is looking into ammunition. Now I'm not sure if these guys are lagging though. I mean, it looks like they're lagging, but maybe they're not. That's just how it looks to me by just looking at this match right now. That these guys maybe having a little bit of a little lagging over the match. Wow. Yeah, see, you can't really react to that God fist. It's so fast. Look at that. How are you supposed to react to it? It's almost like you have to kind of guess that they're going to do it. Come on, you shouldn't have to do that. Oh, nice combo. that was nice. You can tell he's been practicing with Vegeta Blue. Look at this. Yeah, he put help me. He put help me. Because he down so bad, man. Come on. The same thing would happen to me. I'm not gonna lie. Like this, like what's going on right now, this same thing would have happened to me. Just gonna toss it out there. Yeah, Sage Art's saying that don't spam God Fist on him. See, I told you, even he has trouble dodging that move, alright? So it's not just me. I mean, it's a very hard move to read because it comes out so fast. But yeah, I watched Money in the Bank. You know, he's talking about WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment. I'm a huge wrestling fan. For those who don't know, I think everyone that's watching knows I watch wrestling. I see. Anime Nation left. Why, man? Why did he leave? He should have stayed. He should have tried to get his revenge before I ended the stream. But yeah, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I watch wrestling every week. Even though the ratings for WWE shows have been going down, like less people are watching for some reason. I think the shows haven't really been that bad. I think it's good. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still good enough. So it's kind of shocking that less people are tuning in. But yeah, I watched Money in the Bank. I'm surprised who won the Money in the Bank matches. I definitely think that they went the right choice. You know, like with Baron Corbin winning Money in the Bank. I'm like, why Baron Corbin? Why not have, you know, why not give it to AJ Styles? That would make no sense. I see Paul Russo, he's saying that Corbin winning was best for business. I don't know, man. Like I don't really see that guy as being the face of SmackDown. Because whoever's the champ is basically just the face of that brand. At least in my opinion. I don't really see Baron Corbin being that guy. You know, like, he's okay in the ring, but I don't know, man. Like he doesn't really blow me away. That was kind of a quick match. This guy, he's too good, man. Sage Arts is too good. He's too strong. The Mark Remark. I forgot about that. What is the Mark Remark? Because I completely, like I said, that completely slipped my mind. I do remember someone telling me to check that out, but I forgot. Like, what is the Mark Remark? What does the Mark Remark do? Did it talk about wrestling? Is it a gaming channel? How Musa saying that when Jinder won the title, he was laughing his butt off. You know, like when they put Jinder in that WWE title match against Randy Orton, I was like, what is the WWE doing? Like, why did they put a jobber in a title match? Like that's what they did. That is what they did. They put a jobber in a title match, and they gave the jobber the title. Like, that was shocking, man. But I was actually kind of in favor of them doing that too, because I wanted them to put the title on someone that you wouldn't expect. And I'm not sure how long Jinder is going to have to build it. You know, but he's probably going to lose it soon. I just have this feeling. I have this strong feeling that he's going to face John Cena probably at SummerSlam, and he's going to lose at SummerSlam. That's what I think. Could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. See, because he's talking about some Dissidia. What's Dissidia? Like, I've played, I'm not sure if he's talking about Final Fantasy Dissidia or something else, but I've played the Final Fantasy Dissidia games. So I'm a little familiar about what he's talking about. GXL is being massacred. Look at this, man. Like, this is exactly how the fight would have went in the anime. Like, that's how it would have went. Just like that. Because Vegeto's overpowered. Oh, Dissidia is a combo artist on Xenoverse 2. Okay, he's using the same name as the Final Fantasy Dissidia. Alright, okay. I got you. Alright, so a combo master. You can do a lot of combos on Xenoverse. Tons of combos. Just by looking at videos, you can copy some of those combos and put that into your own gameplay. So I think that's kind of cool. I really should look at that guy's stuff so I can steal his combos and put it, and start, destroying people using, advanced combos that take up like a whole health bar. Oh yeah, okay, the Mark Remark, he does a recap of WWE. Alright. So check it out. WWE, like I said, I'm a huge fan. I watch WWE. And if you don't watch it, you guys should check it out. Alright? It's entertainment. People know it's not real. The people that go and watch the shows, they know it's not real. They're there to be entertained. It is basically a show. It's a TV show, basically. That's why I watch it. I mainly watch it for the storylines. The storylines, though, they've been kind of weak lately, but I still watch anyway, because I'm a fan of WWE. You guys should check it out. WWE, they shows Mondays and Tuesdays, live on the USA Network. They do pay-per-views every 2 weeks. If you have the WWE Network, you get both of those pay-per-views for only $9.99 a month. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Instead of spending like $30 or $40 or however much it costs. Because I kind of forgot how much the pay-per-views used to cost. Because I don't buy pay-per-views anymore because I have the WWE Network. But it's definitely worth getting. Joseph, he's out for the day. Alright, man, thanks for coming. Hope to catch you at the stream tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow's stream is a gaming marathon of fighting video games. Alright. I'll say once again what those games are in case you guys missed it. Alright. Tekken 7, Injustice 2, maybe Street Fighter 5. I'm not going to say for sure if I'm going to do that or not. This game, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, maybe Storm 4. And WWE 2K17. You can see that stream live tomorrow for my gaming marathon. Alright, and I think think you guys will get a kick out of that stream, especially if you like watching fighting video games. Oh, and I may toss on Guilty Gear XR. I did mention that earlier in the stream, but I forgot. Guilty Gear XR may be on the list as well. Even though it's the first one, though, it's not the latest one, which is Revolution, I think, or Rev 2 or something like that. I don't have that one. I have the first one that came out on, I think 2 years ago. I think it's on PS3 and PS4. Might be wrong about that. All right, I'll show probably 2 or 3 more matches, and I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna take a break, obviously. I then I'm play some Crash Bandicoot. The remaster. I mean, I was about to call it a remaster. The remake of Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, and 3. I will be playing that later today, off stream, of course. Because like I said, no one's gonna want to watch that. I'm just gonna be honest. No one's gonna want to watch Crash Bandicoot. So I'll be playing that for myself. I played the originals back on PS1, and I think they're great games. But pretty much what I said earlier, I don't think this current generation of gaming are going to dig that type of game. You know, like Crash Bandicoot. If this is the first Crash Bandicoot game, I don't think people would play it. Just gonna toss it out. So Sajar's ripping into DXL once again with Vegeta Blue. Look at this. I think they made Vegeta Blue too good. I think that's gotta be it. I think they made it too good. Some guy was asking, who was asking? I apologize. I wasn't looking at the chat. I was just running off of my mouth. I really do gotta look at the chat more. I saw the question. Oh, Captain Fuzzy Bear, who's asking, Goku, have you fought? Yeah, I fought earlier in the stream. I got beat down quite a few times. You know, because I haven't really played online in this game in a while. It's not like playing against the computer. Like, the computer is so easy. But, like, playing online is a lot tougher, and I haven't really played online. So I was getting beat down. So I did a few matches like that, then I decided to take a step back and let these guys showcase some cool combos for the stream. And hopefully you guys have been enjoying watching. These are, I would classify these guys as pro players in Xenoverse 2. That's pretty much how I would characterize these guys fighting right now. Because they're that good. Alright, Big Kid, he's asking, should I buy this game? If you like Dragon Ball, if you like Dragon Ball Z, if you like Dragon Ball GT, yes, you should get this game. Alright, because Dragon Ball Fighters doesn't come out until next year. Alright, and if that game is coming out this year, I would just really wait and get that. I'm just gonna be honest. If that game comes out next year, so this is basically the best Dragon Ball game you can play right now. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Haven't really been to a WWE arena. Yes. I've been to 2 live shows. I've been to a Monday Night Raw, and I've been to a SmackDown. Watching it live, it's a lot different than watching it on TV. Well, the biggest difference is that you don't hear the commentary. So the only thing that you're hearing is crowd reactions and hearing people getting slammed to a mat for like, for 3 hours or 2 hours, depending on the show. Well, actually, no, I think it is 3 hours. They do a dark match. They do a match before the show starts, and they do a match after the show ends. Those are the dark matches. Like, sometimes they'll show those matches on like main event or superstars, but for the most part, those matches are like you only see them if you're there live. So I think that's kind of cool that they do an extra match for people there. But yeah, I've been to live shows, and like I said, it's not as cool because you can't hear the commentary. Hold on. See, I thought the audio was fine because no one said anything about the audio being too loud. And that's the main reason why I had the audio turned down very low. See, people were saying, why is the audio so low? And that's why I had it so low. But no one else said anything about it when I turned it down. It's not that my voice is low because the mic is actually. Hold on. Oh, you know what? I had the gain low. All right. I think I had the microphone. The gain on it was low for some reason. I guess I must have did that when I put the microphone up. So that's my bad. That is my bad. I apologize. Is it still too loud? Let me know. Or is my microphone still too low? Let me know. But yeah, I'll go ahead and answer. I answered the question about if I went to a WWE arena, and I'm not sure if they heard anything that I said about that. But basically, to sum it up, I've been to a Raw and I've been to a SmackDown. I think it's cool going to the show live, but you miss out on certain things. Like, you can't hear the commentary. Basically, the only thing you can hear is crowd reactions and hearing dudes getting slammed to a mat. Like, that's basically what you're going to hear at a live show. And of course, you're going to hear the people on the mics doing a promo, but those are only things that you're going to hear. You know, the loud music from the entrance, crowd reactions, dudes getting slammed to the mat, but you're not going to hear the commentary. Like, I feel like that's the one thing that I kind of missed when I went to the show live, is that you can't hear what the commentators are saying. The show I went to, the SmackDown show I went to, you know, because the whole brand split, I didn't get a chance to see, you know, Roman Reigns live or whatever. But it would have been very cool to be, you know, at a live arena and, you know, seeing Roman Reigns come out and hearing the entire place just boo him out, just boo the man out of the building. You know, like Roman Reigns gets a lot of hate, and rightfully so. You know, the dude is basically, they're kind of shoving him down people's throat, and they did the same thing with John Cena. But I think things have gone a little better with John Cena, because I feel that he delivers in his matches. He delivers, you know, in his promos. So I think people are starting to cut him a little slack now. But for a long time, John Cena was getting the same reaction that Roman Reigns gets right now. You know, like, Roman Reigns getting booed for no reason. Who's my favorite wrestler? My favorite wrestler right now is AJ Styles. What do I think about the new announced DBZ game? Dragon Ball FighterZ, or Dragon Ball FighterZ, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much like what I said earlier in the stream, like right at the beginning. You know, I gave people my take on it. I think Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be the best Dragon Ball fighting game ever made, and the reason for that is because it's looking like they're making a legitimate fighting game that you would see at EVO, but they're using Dragon Ball characters in it. You know, and I think it's gonna blow a lot of people away. I mean, the game looks great. I haven't played it, so I can't say the game plays great until I play it. But the game looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun to play. All right, so I'm really looking forward to it. There's supposed to be a closed beta, and they haven't announced when that beta starts. But I'll be keeping my eye on that so I can find out when they do it. Because I really want to play the game and see does it play good or does it play like trash? You know, like, that's what I want to see for myself. Who's your favorite? Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, or Goten? I like Goku. Goku's my favorite. He's always been my favorite Dragon Ball character, and I think pretty much for as long as Dragon Ball is going to exist, Goku will be my favorite character. Epic RKO fan, he's saying he has to go. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. I did not even know you were here, man. I did not know you were here. But thanks for coming to the stream. Hope you enjoyed the show. I'm actually about to end the stream in a little bit anyway. You know, so it's actually a great time on his part. This next match, I think, will be the last match of the stream. There will be another stream, but it's going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a fighting game marathon stream. All right. I will put out like a little notification, letting you guys know exactly when the stream will be taking place. It's going to be early tomorrow, though. All right. Because it's going to be a long stream, so I'm going to be doing this a little early tomorrow. And the stream should be at least 3 to 4 hours tops. And you'll be seeing me playing a whole bunch of different fighting games. All right. And those games include Tekken 7, Injustice 2, maybe Guilty Gear XR, maybe Street Fighter 5. You'll definitely see this game at the stream. And I'm talking about Xenoverse 2. You'll see Xenoverse 2, and maybe Storm 4. We'll see. What's your favorite Dragon Ball game? My favorite Dragon Ball game, let me think. My favorite one of all the ones that I played, because I've pretty much played nearly all of the Dragon Ball games ever made. So let me see. My favorite. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Now this match, Sage Arts versus Jalen King. Sage Arts is gonna. I think he's gonna win again. And look at this. Yep. Oh, hold on. What happened there? Oh, never mind. See, I thought that was his ultimate attack there, but it wasn't. That was just his little stun attack. Alright. Kojali King's about to lose, I think, man. He has, like, no health. Although, he can get a comeback, man. John Cena style, alright? John Cena style. He might get a comeback here. Sage Arts once again with the win. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the last match of the stream. Thank you for coming out and watching the stream. If you enjoyed it, make sure you drop a like. It helps the channel out a great deal. Oh wait, hold on. You know what? Sage Arts is requesting at least 2 more matches. And since matches don't take long, I'll go ahead and give him those 2 more matches. And then we're going to end the stream. Alright. So 2 more matches, guys. Sage Arts wants to get at least a 10-win streak on the live stream. So I'm going to give it to him. But yeah, Paul Musa, he's saying Roman Reigns style. Yeah, I think that's more appropriate to say. Roman Reigns style, you know. Because Roman Reigns, like, he doesn't really lose that many matches. Like, the only guy that really has his number right now is Braun Strowman. Which is weird because, like, if you beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania, you should be untouchable, right? Right? I mean, no one should be able to lay the smackdown on you if you could beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. When only one guy has when it's only been one other guy that's done it, and that's Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar rips through the whole roster like they're nothing. Although for some reason they're making Samoa Joe look like a threat to Brock Lesnar, which we all know Samoa Joe is going to lose at WWE's next pay-per-view. Now get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. WWE's next pay-per-view is called Great Balls of Fire. Now I know that people, if you don't follow WWE, there's no way that you heard that name. The first time I heard that, I was like, I thought it was a joke. I was like, there is no way that they're gonna call a pay-per-view Great Balls of Fire, but they're calling it Great Balls of Fire. And that pay-per-view is not, I think, for at least, I think it's next weekend. What is my favorite Dragon Ball game? Yeah, I'm still not sure, man. I'll let you know at tomorrow's stream. Because like I said, I've played a lot of Dragon Ball games. Alright, I played all of the Japanese Dragon Ball games that came out on the Super NES. Because I had an emulator. And I downloaded those games. This was a long time ago, by the way. So I don't have these games anymore, but I played all the Japanese Dragon Ball games, and a lot of them were really bad, like the ones back on the Super NES. Terrible. Alright, there's a game called Legend of the Super Saiyan. It was a role-playing game. Terrible. Dragon Ball, what was it called? See, I forgot the name of it just like that. But they made 3 Dragon Ball fighting games. They played the same. Super Butoden or something like that is what those games were called. Terrible games. The only one that was actually decent was the second one. The first one and third one, terrible. All right. I played Hyper Dimension. For a Super NES game, that game looks very good. Dragon Ball Z Hyper Dimension. Look it up if you've never seen it before. If you've never heard of it, look it up on YouTube. I'm sure someone's made a video of it. Check it out. Dragon Ball Z Hyper Dimension. All right, I think that was the best Super NES Dragon Ball Z game, even though it had a extremely limited roster, which was kind of weird. But that was a really good game. I'm not gonna say it was the best Dragon Ball game that I played, but yeah, I'm basically trying to give you an idea of the fact that I played a lot of Dragon Ball games, not just the ones that came out on PS2, but the ones that came out on Super NES. Those are, for most part, those games are really bad. Except for one of them. Alright. Sage Arts lost that match, so his streak ended. But I did say that I'll show 2 more matches. So this is the last match. This match right here is the last match of the stream. Alright. And tomorrow's stream, like I said, is going to be a marathon stream. So you guys will definitely get a lot of gameplay, a lot of commentary. And I think some of you guys have other fighting games besides Xenoverse, right? I mean, you have Tekken 7, you have Injustice 2, right? You have Guilty Gear, right? At least hopefully you do. If you don't, I'll be beating up randoms online because that's how I roll. Alright, this is the last match right here. So we have Super Saiyan Blue Goku versus Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. Last match of the stream. Hey, and GXL happens to be in the last match too. Alright, here we go. YouTube Prodigy. I don't know, man. Like, you're going up against GXL, so this is probably going to go to GXL. Alright? I'm just saying. Will I be on the PlayStation 3? Probably not. But we'll see. I probably shouldn't say that I won't be on it, because you never know. I mean, I may say that I feel like playing Street Fighter 4, and I don't have Street Fighter 4 on PS4, so I'll have to play it on my PS3. He's saying, why do you have a Naruto profile picture, but you are playing Dragon Ball? Well, I kind of flip-flop between Naruto and Dragon Ball. Like, sometimes I'll have a Naruto picture, sometimes I'll have a Dragon Ball picture. You know, I flip-flop between the two. Hold on, I say YouTube Project, man, getting curb stomped. Going for the ultimate attack. Oh, okay, he saved himself right there. That was smart, actually. That was very smart. Ooh, God fist right to the face. And this, I legit thought this match was going to be a squash match. This obviously is not a squash match, man. The YouTube Project hanging in there against GX Yaw. YouTube Project could be the guy that takes out GX Yaw. Because normally GX Yaw is the one curb stomping everybody. I'm just going to toss it out there. Normally he's the guy that's beating everybody to the point to where people just want to give up because they know they can't beat him. Who's your favorite villain out of all of the Dragon Ball universe? I like Frieza. I think he's my favorite villain. Then runner-up would be Cell, or Perfect Cell, I should say. So Frieza and Cell. I didn't exactly like Majin Buu or Kid Buu. Like I wasn't exactly blown away by that villain. There it is right there. GX Jaw hammering in that win. Oh, hold on. He's transforming, man. He let him transform. Sage Arts not feeling the YouTube prodigy. Alright, that's the last match of the stream. GX Jaw with the win. We had some good matches today live on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed those matches. I thought they were decent. Well, not decent. I thought they were awesome matches, man. They were very good matches. Hopefully you guys enjoyed every second. Tomorrow's stream, like I said, to remind everybody, in case you missed it, tomorrow's live stream will be a marathon of fighting video games. Alright, starting with Tekken 7. Alright. And it's going to be awesome. And I hope to see you guys there tomorrow. Alright. Until next time, guys. King Goken out.